Welcome to my game development stream. As always, first I start my development environment, then I play one round of my game, and after that I decide what I work on today. First I wait for the terminal to be usable. Okay. Close a few windows. Okay. One command in the terminal to start stuff, wait for a few lines to appear so I know it's ready. The time I can read what I worked on last. It changed the spellcast centers now depend on the first object. Still working on Spellmaker, and I was not happy of spell type charge yet. Maybe I should use it in a one to see. Okay, it's ready at once in the browser. Local host for me. Do I reset or do I play against this alt? Cast fireline. Okay, I reset. Okay, I'm the guy in the middle. First I have to choose a class. I'm currently working on Spellmaker, so I always choose this to test. Then I have to choose my starting spell. Basically want to go into charge. Probably lightning turrets will be the most useful. And I have to, I no longer need to put in the middle. So okay, perfect. So I'm the guy in the middle. It's the side's enemies that are close in the middle attack me. The bar of my head is my HP. If it reaches 0, I die, and if I die, I get a high score based on how far away from the middle I died. So the goal is to get as far away as possible. And the more enemies I kill, the stronger I get. This boss gives me skill point. Do I want... If I go... Can put it on autocast. And now it might be interesting to move it even. Let's put it here. Wait. It was selected, interesting. It in the front, autocast, okay. And I can still cast it. F2, let the autocast hit a few. Next charge is what I wanted to use. So let's take it. Let's go to an creation, new spell. Here is this autocast. Let's put it here. And this on charge. Okay, now I can charge. But my autocast will not happen. It's not enough, interesting. Because it will zap to 2 targets. This was not close enough. Orbit without turret doesn't help, I believe. But it's the next best thing, so I take orbit. I have no way to use orbit, I believe. This thing was... turret. Okay, with turret I have everything. Let's switch. And I reset. I will now do turret, charge turret. Okay, now I'm interested. So I put it here. I forgot. If I put down a half one, do I save mana? No, I put a weaker spell in. It's charge and hope. I think it is more interesting to turret is strong. Ooh. Next is proximity explosion. I think I have to take explosion. I went over here, yes. Didn't. Oh. This is problematic. I have definitely. Is more stronger because they will never use up their. Probably it's stronger to place many. But it's still counting as charged. What? Slowed and hit. Okay, I died. So I think it's still the charge problem. I basically made it harder with charge. But for a lot of enemies, it might be helpful because I increase the bounce count. So I have to think what I want to do next. I still have this bug. I have to decide how I can prevent it. Because it's quite complicated. So let's just create the case. I want to fix. So I have all things. I can get myself to it, and if I now put it on orbit around me, and I make a fire line here, let's say. It's even more complicated. So if I put this on charge, this means now this turret will always snap to my character because it's, so this should always display here. And this essentially needs to test, do I have an orbiter? Then I don't move the position. But currently I move the position. I don't have the information where I painted essentially. Let's find out. Here, paint tool objects recursive for charging. I have the paint position. The paint position is already modified. I don't have the owner here. But I think when I call this, I can pass this information. Yes, I can pass the ability owner. Basically, And this is passed along. This is, oh god, complicated. So I have const mod paint position starts with paint position. Would make a copy of it. Now I have certain conditions on which I want to change this paint position. And for this I will need the ability owner has, was this the type? Yes, it is. Perfect. I think I put it here. Essentially will no longer need it later. Just pass it in. So first is current stage 0. Only then I need to care. The mod on paint pose will be used here and here. If current stage is 0. Created object move attachment, and this can be undefined. And if the type is equals Spellmaker tool orbiter which then means const orbiter as orbiter Spellmaker create tool orbiter. No. Maybe this one, I'm not sure. If orbiter there's no very specific data setup to tell me it's a player. So they can be undefined. I think if all are undefined, or if one stage IDUF. This is undefined, maybe. Tell me where I use it. Is player center? Then these are undefined. Else they are not or -1. Okay, so stage ID reference should be undefined. Is this true? I guess yes. Okay. So if this is undefined, this means I'm a player, so I would want mod paint position to be something like this. Based on ability owner. Should call it, no, I don't call it. I think I also can get camera position. What do you need? Game. Make it. I cannot assign. I make it let. And now it should work. I don't think it works yet. Because these also have to be changed. But I don't paint them. But yes, I paint. So I have to move this here and use it here too. Okay, and try. Spellmaker, lightning, I want all. I now have two. Again, use the turret, I orbit, want me as a player, and I want it on charging. This is now keeping here. Okay, next one I do, the next stage I do the explosion. Let's make it this way. Which I should see, and I go on stage 0. Make a fire line. Okay. Yeah, this looks like I want it. I don't get more casts, do I? No, I only increase. Yeah, perfect. Hmm. Anything else? It looked correct, so I should fix Spellmaker, charge plus orbiter display position. Okay. And I forgot main version 433 today. Task. So there's not player footage. Okay, autocast based on player orbit based on player, based on character position, continue bug. Okay, I think this is done. Balancing. I did not want to use it. I feel like it is not helpful. Is it? Because for boss fights where it might, or king fights, I always get bonus jumps. Maybe I don't increase jumps. For lightning. For fire, I increase the duration. This should work fine. For explosion, it's... I think for a moment... I think for fireline it is most effective. And I like the idea that on lightning I don't make it jump more. Okay, one change. How do I change this? I don't want the jump count to increase if it's 1, essentially. Could just make a condition. If basically lightning jumps is 1 question mark, then I keep 1, else I modify it. Then all the damage should go into the damage factor. Then lightning can grow. I don't have modify yet. Okay, I think this should work. And this means my charge is actually helpful for single target. I check for a second. So as long as I'm... Wait, but if I'm... This might not be the only condition. No, I keep it this way with that tool. So even if I do a weak spell, he will not jump to a second target as long. And he doesn't grow. It's only 8,000. Okay. Let's try something. I go to another spell, second spell, want auto cast, and I just do this one. Maybe there's also a problem. I don't do autocast if charging. But autocast, still defending me. Now it gets close. It can no longer keep up. But I have... I mean, I cheated at the start. So I should think what is next, I guess. I can make this as change a Spellmaker. I forgot Spellmaker charge scaling only increases damage when no jumps. I think I will understand it. Okay, now technically I can make one big spell. So there is a usage, even if it's not easy to use. Probably the best is I get a few orbits, but it doesn't last long enough. Hmm. Maybe Fireline has the highest potential. I have the higher scaling, but I do not see how I can effectively use it yet, I guess. So this is no longer true. It is getting stronger. Although I could even increase it by more. This is also possible. Remember relative mouse position not used. Spell type charge. Balancing. It is more mana efficient. It is weaker. Yes, okay, these are true. The problem is I do not see its use case. This is the problem. Even against big enemies. I can do one big turret at the king fight, so there is a little use case. Using it for scaling is no problem, and I will unlock it at the end. So I guess it's fine in this regard. It's fine to take to scale. So for now, it doesn't matter. But I feel like I still need more upgrades. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's just verify the charge tooltip. So I feel like I should add 2 more starting spells, 3 more upgrades. So I want to have more choice. 15 might be decent. What could I do? I have no... Fire is a lasting effect, although it's... Fire line, I mean fire circle would be an idea. Okay, I can think about it. I should 5 more upgrades. Should be other. The turret cannot be starting upgrade because it does not damage by default. With proximity, I have turret. I have seeking move. I have for example, if I have a move, I could move what would be helpful as move? And I have seek, I have orbit, I have move. Fixed move. Follow? This would be a possibility. While seek can... It's relatively simple. But I think it's fine. So what damage types could I do? I could all no buff slow. Is this debuffs? So I could debuff slow, buff. Apply debuff slow. This could be helpful. Buff apply buff speed. Does it also affect enemies? Interesting. So as I give behavior in different ways with, I think I don't have so many options as starting spell. Lightning is it jumps, so I need less aim. Explosion, I need to aim myself, but I can do more. In Fireline, I have a debuff area, so Fire Circle is probably one option I can think about. So around debuff area. So it's more like I define thinking a bit. Well, I can paint with Fireline area. I cannot do an explosion like. What would be the reason? I could have an explosion rectangle, which allows me to paint something. Not quite. But maybe. Explosion line feels off. Hmm. I want to be able to create spells. What type of spell do I want? Or can I not create yet? I am a sniper. I have a line explosion essentially. Which I cannot do. I could do a line explode where I define the line. I don't know how to effectively. Need to think more. So I have nothing which lasts a duration like Fireline lasts a duration. Toad lasts a duration. So I also don't want to have duplicate versions to create the same thing, I guess. So if I have a thing which lasts the time, I have the turret. I think more. I'm not so sure what I want to change yet. Maybe I play a bit. Mein buff and debuffs I do not have. Is fine. Follow I do not have. While orbit is similar, follow is a bit different. Starting spells. Essentially, I'm not allowed to move. This takes away a lot because the movement is something I apply. And if I have stationary effects, then I have something which does damage over time, and I cannot shapes I can paint if I have the tools. I don't have relative movement yet, do I? How would I do this? The goal was to create something which looks... Okay, I think missing. So the idea was I can paint with fireline face. And I wanted to move basically. If I cast this, I want to animate something, even if it's unnecessarily expensive. So what do I want in this case? Fireline is special in this regard. I think more. So I want essentially a box which I can assign movement so everything moves together. Maybe. This would give stage and index references. Box. I have, let's call it box be able to move multiple spells the same way. Spell objects together. Yes, this is essentially it. I box it. And if I apply movement onto it. So it's just an idea now. But I'm still missing starting spells. Mm-hmm. I'm sure I never tried create endgame state with mages. What happens with them? Why could not? Let's do it this way. They don't work, I guess. Yeah, they don't work. Just lightning and level 106. Upgrades don't work on them, interesting. But a different problem for the future. I think this is saved, isn't it? No, it's not. Mm-hmm. When I level it, mm-hmm. Let's say I call one spell laser. It's a long line in a certain direction. Just write down ideas. Laser, long line, instant damage. So if I wanted to do a laser turret, then the direction of the turret should affect the laser, I guess. The laser could... Laser might be a thing. It has a slight different behavior. Would not be so. Does this work with charge? It has to behave differently with charge. Oh god. But maybe a good chaos change again. So the idea would be always starts from pre-stage stage center stage center define range is it? Or I start from free stage center? Define range and angle. And maybe a turret can change its angle. It has different behavior, so I think it's fine. It is similar to the sniper, essentially. So if I have a predefined angle, then it doesn't matter where I cast, I believe. I think of it. Pre-stage center or player or the pre-stage. I define range and angle. Would make it fix. Which makes it hard to hit something unless I let the turret. Then with turret it would be a lot more powerful. But that the turret changes angles would always the case. I guess for today I just gather ideas and next time I can think about implementing. I don't feel like I have the dearest idea what I want. Maybe I just play a sniper for wound against... Oh, I didn't win. Instead of this, I can also go easy things like put in achievement. Test one. Let me test. Let's start fresh, I believe. Let's do a test playthrough where I get a Spellmaker, Legendary, and level it up. Okay. There's an idea. Would be pretty easy as I'm relatively strong. I have to think. Autocast and charge. Well, they're all good to level. Maybe I go Fireline. Can I cannot really use my mana, so let's do double. Autocast charge explosion again. I think autocast is the easiest to level everything in the end. Move turret, turret. So let's reset turret. Not too much mana. Stage, you cast high lightning damage. And let's have autocast in. Okay, this should be... orbit explosion. I have no seek. I'm a bit confused that I have charge in every choice until now. I won't choose it for now. Orbiter with turret works. I choose explosion. Symmetry. Okay. I go to Spellmake. I make a new spell. I make proximity explosions. Proximity, next stages. Float. And that's it. Okay. So they leveled a bit. Fireline does not have any level, which is fine. I want to safely win, so... Orbit, move. Orbit might be the easiest one. I don't need to use it, I guess. Okay. This boss should die in seconds. 15 million damage per second. Yes, okay. Now I need to get it back. I have as spells explosion proximity and the turret. Should I try to beat it as sniper? I should. Oops. Let's make big enemies sniper. Shouldn't be too hard. Well, sniper is a lot harder. But dodging the turrets with lightning shouldn't be too hard, and dodging proximity explosion should also not be too difficult. Let's try. Oh, this is no problem. I want more rifles. Additional charge. Split shot. Speed boost. As I keep running, no problem. I'm not the strongest, I hope. It will be strong enough. More rifles, I guess. And I take cooldown reduction. Synergy split shot, this should be strong. Slow trail. I guess slow trail might be the strongest. Oh. Okay. The damage is not the highest. I run over fire lines. Okay, let's slowly, hopefully not pull from all directions again. Terrain bounce, this is all terrible, I believe. Slowdown test doesn't help at all. Terrain bounce can be strong. Fire line. I'm so not sure. I think Fireline it has to be, even if I don't like it. The speed. My damage is not the best. Okay. Interesting. Not strong enough. Let's do ball. This is still the easiest, I guess. Can still completely... Stop. I need bounce shield. I need bounce bonus damage. I need whirlwind, lightning strikes. I have to start moving. HP generation. And I can stop, and now I have to hope. Stop. Next, I need another and okay, I have to now see he places a lot of turrets. I have still bounce bonus. Strikes. What? Did he have additional HP? No. Go here. Can only just one in the correct way, and I will not be hit. Okay, perfect. Now I have this one. Start with lightning. I have to level this reset. Wait, I have money. I should give me more movement speed. Two dots. Okay, I have now ball as enemies. Proximity doesn't help Seeker. Seeker might be the most helpful. Turret, yes, turret. It should check the king has 173, okay. I have to think to cast. I have Lightning Seeker turret, so I can put turret. Probably then let's go to modify. I put it on autocast, so I'm a bit safe. Make a new spell, I switch over. This is a turret, not too much mana, stage lightning. Reset. Too much mana, stage. Strong lightning. And I put this on autocast. I switch over to the one, this doesn't matter. Now I have to let's autocast kill a bit. Proximity or move or charge. Did I have? Proximity I can at least level. Is this the last upgrade? No, boss 5-1 should be. One more should be the case. I feel like more proximity might help the most. And explosion, okay. Make. New spell, go on 3. I do proximity. To seek. To 3 in different directions. And you, on the next stage, you explode. Explode. Now you go on autocast. And now I should level this one, and this one. Okay, perfect. Boss, where are you here? Do I want to die? I'm capped at 100. I cannot get stronger. I want to check if everything resets correctly if I die. So let's try to die. If I take this, it is not losing any data. Ooh, this can... My 2 levels can still grow infinitely. Should I limit it? Time will tell. So technically I would need to... I think I had 10 upgrades, so 1 blessing and I have everything. Although I can... Oh, did I crash? Class name. Get average level. Something is missing. It should be saved, so I should be able to repeat with it easily. Don't be in here. Take it. And... I went over here, no. Press tab? No. What did I press? Did I hover over something? Eh? Was it the past character? Something here. This character breaks. Where did you... Here, no. Eh? Here is... Okay. Player character get... Paint past player gift info. Oh, wait. This should have existed for a long time. This is not related to... It's classless. Interesting. So this can be undefined. Is this the case? I can probably find it here. It can return undefined. So this is fine. And I go here. Eh. Did I copy? I want to only copy this one. No, it breaks because it expects. Oh, here I have an. This is a lie. This exclamation mark. I cannot guarantee that past player has a character class. Or am I here only if I know? No abilities left to gift. This is the case. Can trade. Ah, this is because... Okay. Can character trade abilities or pets? This is failing. Is a tradeable ability? Okay. This is an error. Let's find out. Past character. Switch spell. I agree that this is tradeable. So it's missing an ID reference. Wait. Something is off. When I take this, I have multiple spells. Interesting, I lost it. Because it's not added to the class. Okay, this is a different problem. Where do I find this problem? Character class, maybe here. Somewhere I added. Add ability to character. Probably don't use this function. And it happens when I use add tool. New spell. No. One tool select, I believe. Add ability character. This is the correct function. Character class, add ability to character. Could be undefined. This accepts undefined. But I have to think a bit. Game state players character classes Spellmaker. Okay, can run again. I choose Spellmaker, lightning, the new spell, wake. Not in here, wake. It's fine. No, character abilities. So I have class ID reference. Two 1384, 21384. This is in Did I lose this? I don't see the reason why. I do it correctly. Why was it lost? This one? Wait. No. Not what I wanted. Restart. I take this wood. I go die. Not take too long. Died. No, is this a crasher? They have no abilities. What's this one? Has an ability. I'm missing something. What did I do? No. I wanted to see what king. So order of ones I did was I won with this. I failed with the sniper. I won with the ball. And then I played one round with this one while it did not have. So what does there was no class. So technically I could check if... No, he would be able to trade it. It's instead is tradable. Game state past player characters. I think this one is the one. Yes. It has a class ID ref. So it did not match. But I can't be a double spellmaker. Seven, 9. So I did set a value on it. Just check a few things. I think the order of things which I remember. And I did not get a correct class ID reference for some reason. So I don't see why. I think a bit more. I should reproduce it, I guess. I should check if I can reproduce it. So let's clean everything. I want close king, reduce HP AP. I want to be a spellmaker. It doesn't matter how many spells I have. Okay, this should be enough damage. So now I need to defeat him. And now I take the set, learn something. I do this one, and now this might have an incorrect ID. Character abilities. Character class is 246. No, this is correct. Okay, so I have a second spell. Now I die. I restart, and this one is now crashing. Yes, it is. Interesting. The reason it is crashing is because he still has the ability. 24650. This was the ID when I played him. So essentially this is correct. Didn't restart yet, so I still have the data here. This was the ID. Now, how do I access the state? Is it a building? Buildings. Class building is the one I'm interested. It has the correct ID. Something is missing. to return it. Why? Ability is unique. Add ability to character. I put in the character class, it's linked. What else could go wrong? The ID was correct, the other spells probably had the same ID. So I have to check when I return. It happens on game end, I guess. I don't remember where the code is. Game end, end game. Not quite here, end game. Save player characters per no. Well, yes. Save player character as past character. Class building, check all players for legendary ability and move back to building. This might be in here, so let's check this first. I check if the player became king. It's not the case. No, if he didn't became king. But I already put him to legendary. So it's a cleanup issue. Let's go in here. That character. We go over the abilities. The ability is legendary. This might be missing. No, the ability. Okay, the legendary information might be missing. This is building. I am interested in player. No, in past player character. You have the switch, and this is not legendary. Fair, so I could, when I add I have to find my way again. I add ability to character. Unique doesn't care. Player faction here. If I have a character class. What is legendary flag? Ability legendary. So if the character class is legendary, then I should also put here some legendary information, I believe. Or did I not have? Yes, something about find all references. Don't care for blessings and legendary. Do I really put blessings on everything? Something is not adding up yet in my mind. Because Pet Tamer should have the same feed pet. Do I have some? Values with prevent? They are tradable and unique. Where is this legendary stuff happening? Character paint shouldn't matter. Lot of checks. Okay, the legendary stuff I splice out. I'm missing something. Somewhere I give an ability the legendary status. This should help me determine. This is check, 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 check. Check. This is a character class. Save character as past character. New past character, character classes. Go over the character classes. And splice out a character class. And here I splice out when they are legendary. Then I can check. What can I check? It takes this. The spell mode should be an indication. Yes, it has legendary information. Interesting. So I could copy it probably from here. Might be the most effective thing. The push ability. If I find out the character class is legendary, then I need to also put legendary status on here. But how do I determine the values? I can just copy class. Legendary blessings. And I want to copy. I think I copied this way. Level cap I can also copy. Now comes the interesting part. It doesn't matter here. Building ID with will be important. But it's not part in here. There's no strange. My class doesn't have a building ID reference. I just delete them. I move the abilities back because I don't save the stuff. Or what? Probably. This ID reference is important. I probably just need to find an ability which has to exist. Did this bug exist anywhere else? Can I, when a class is already legendary, add ability later? This is the first, I think it's the first time. And if I add it at the start, they will always be in sync. Okay. This means I const other legendability of class is character abilities find. I have an ability and the ability class ID ref must be character class ID and ability must be legendary. Then I have legendary Building ID ref. No, it has to exist. Could be true, he could not find it. What would I do in this case? I crash, I guess. Kill point cap. Skill point cap. So the legendary part is guaranteed through the condition here. Okay, I guess I try. I could check if it exists and put in. No, I cannot put in dummy values. Okay. Let's find out. I take this one. I go in Spellmaker mode. This thing is now broken, is it? No, okay, this way I can re-trigger it. Okay, this was it. Now I can just die. Or if I take it, I get all three. And Mr. Yeah should crash, but the one should crash. Yes, okay. Then it should be fixed. Let's delete data, so I get the buggy one out. I again play with cheats to try to reproduce. No, close king, reduce king HP. I had a lot of experience, so it's got the king. Now I there's a king. Now I take this one and I do a new spell. Oops. This when I died, and this character was crashing before. So far, so good. Okay, what I want. And now I... It's working as expected. Okay, so this was a fix. Bug fix. Add ability to character. Check for legendary status. I did not save this one. Still 10 minutes. Would try to add an achievement. This shouldn't be too hard. If I remember, I have achievements somewhere. Here. Boss kill. Does this have? Add achievement boss kill. This is general boss. Curse, 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 curse. Gain, god, king, kill. King kill with class. I feel like this will be called somewhere. Yeah, I have this stuff. Class Tamer. Class Spellmaker. 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 Okay, I think this is only happening on complete restart. Tamer class builder. Yes, it's not happening, so I have to actually reload or reset. And now I should have all achievements. Spellmaker, yes. Spellmaker. Okay, let's try if it works. First achievement, play Spellmaker and die. I got it. It's now in the finished category. Next is to win a one with Spellmaker. I did fire. Oh, it doesn't matter. For king kill, for achievement, king kill. Wait. Unlock legendary. Ah, so the king kill gives me 2. Okay, fine. This looked like it worked. Spellmaker. Lock any of class Spellmaker, kill a king, kill a Spellmaker king. Okay. Now I have this one. I can again try. I can do this. This doesn't break. This. Good. He saved everything. I can switch. Okay. So far, so good, I guess. This means Spellmaker achievements. Okay, easier than thought. This is done. What next? 5 minutes until my target time. I can do this check. I'm primarily interested this to be used in the Spellmaker abilities. Explode fire line, proximity turret. Do I miss one? Five? I think they are correct. Anything else? The west The question might be if I want it to be used for Spellmake mode. But I don't think so. So for now I would say this is fine. Touch controls. No, this one way I can so it's not perfect. And no, I cannot press these. Interesting. And they would also need to move down on touch. This is problematic. I think this can be made usable over touch. That has to behave differently. But this is a bigger problem. I cannot start it. Test one. I would still assume they break each day, so it feels too soon. But they don't have to be in the test cases yet. I don't think I do it yet. Okay, so guess I can run my tests. Again, I did a few tiny changes in code which affects multiple stuff, but they should not break anything in my mind. Legendary check is only the case for the Spellmaker. So far everything works as expected. I wanted to check one thing. Do I, this newest one, 1.8, I wanted to see how much I changed 6 to screen size. Screen size get a little bit reduced a little bit so I can move it. Okay, this will be more accurate. So I should expect more faster times or all fine. Okay, it looks fine, which means I can push. It gets deployed. I have notes where I want to continue next time. And with this, I guess I end here for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye. The end.